Dave Palumbo here for Muscle Serpents Daily. What's up, guys? Hope you're having a great Monday. We're going to take a look at a spectacular clutch that hatched out over this weekend. Woof! You know, sometimes you have good seasons, you have bad seasons. This season wasn't the greatest. Ball python-wise is doing all right, but it kind of picked up at the end. Boas, not having a great season. Having some good luck, not some great luck. This clutch, this is one of those clutches that makes it all worthwhile, the whole season for you. I bred an Orange Dream Hypo ULTRAMEL het pied male, which I found out was not hypo, it was het hypo, and I found out it was also visual pied. I'll tell you about that in a second. And I bred it to a hypo het ULTRAMEL that was 66% het pied, but I saw the hide markers on it. I had a feeling it was going to prove out. Got those snakes from Ozzy a couple years back, and we got a clutch of 5 eggs. They all hatched, all doing well. We're going to take a look at what we got, and I'm so excited I can't even believe it. I think we hatched out a world's first. Take a look. All right, here is the male that I purchased from Ozzy a few years ago. I knew he was special. Actually, Ozzy sold this to me as a Orange Dream Hypo ULTRAMEL or Ultraglow het pied. That's what he sold it to me as. And you know, a lot of times these het pieds have ringers. It certainly looked like it was a Hypo Orange Dream ULTRAMEL. And what I found out when I did the breeding, and I'm going to show you the female I bred it to. I bred him to a Hypo het ULTRAMEL, possible het pied. What I found out was that he actually turned out to be a visual pied. That's right. That little white square was visual, because you'll see how many pied babies we have. And he turned out not to be hypo, and he's actually het hypo. Now the female is hypo, visual, so if he was hypo, we would have got all hypo pied, babies. We didn't. So turns out he's 100% het hypo, and he's visual pied, which I prefer, which actually probably made this clutch much more successful because of that. The pied is harder to hit sometimes, especially because the female was only possible het pied. So I'm really happy that happened. He's amazing. When he was younger, he was even more amazing. But you can see the blushing in this guy. I mean, look at the head. Look how light that head is. He looks like he's a hypo, for sure. He looks visual. But I guess that Orange Dream with the pied really just lightened it up. And the ULTRAMEL, of course. So here's our male. Now here's the female with the male. You can tell the female is definitely hypo, visual hypo. She's a het ULTRAMEL 100%. And when I purchased her from Ozzy, I noticed that she had the train track marks of those parallel lines right here of a pied. So this had, even though she was only 66% het pied, she had pied markers, so I had a feeling she was going to prove out. She did prove out. But if you look at her head versus the male's head, so I can get these guys together, they look really similar. They both look hypo. I would swear that male was hypo, and that's why Ozzy called him hypo, sure. But he's not, because I don't have all hypo babies. But she proved out. She's small. You can see they're almost the same size. She was a very small mama. She hasn't really started eating very much either since she's given birth, so I'm trying to get her back on track here to hopefully be ready for next year, but I don't know. Once again, she was small. I'm happy I got what I did from her, even if I got to give her the year off. I don't care. She did good. She did very good. All right, let's take a look at this litter, and we'll start with this snake. Now remember, everything is going to be het pied that is not a visual pied, because our male turned out to be pied, and I'll show you why I knew that. This snake looks like it could be Orange Dream, and definitely got some orangey color here. This is going to be 100% het ULTRAMEL and 100% het hypo, since the mother was hypo, which is great. And you know, it could be a good potential future breeder. All right, now this baby is obviously a visual pied. It's going to be 100% het ULTRAMEL. I don't believe it's not Orange Dream, and it's definitely not visual hypo, so it's got to be het hypo. Really nice low white pied. and I like the low white pieds, especially when you're stacking genes, because it makes it a little easier. Sometimes if you get too much white, you don't see anything. So I'm going to call this a pied het hypo het ultramel. This is the one we saw before, and that's going to be pretty much the same snake, only this one's 100% het pied, het ultramel, het hypo. Okay, and then we have one more that I'm just going to put into this category. Now this one looks a lot lighter. I don't know if this is orange. This might be Orange Dream pied. That's 100% het ultramel, 100% het hypo. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see if he opens up a little bit here. So the first couple babies, the first 3 babies out of this 5-egg clutch, we didn't hit anything spectacular, although all these snakes have tremendous potential because of the fact that they all have, or at least 100% het for whatever didn't show up, which would be ultramel, pied, and obviously hypo. Now this is a visual pied, as is the brother. This one's a little lighter, might be Orange Dream. I don't know, I don't think so though. It does have a nice white belly though. So does this guy. So these two are very similar. I don't think this one's Orange Dream, although it looks a little lighter because they kind of look the same here. What was really spectacular about this litter is what we're going to see next. Now this snake right here is right off the bat, when you take a look at it, you're like, whoa, what's going on here? That is a hypo pied for sure, but that is more than a hypo pied because I've produced hypo pieds before. This is what I'm 100% sure about, or pretty close, to be an ultramel hypo pied, triple recessive. A little on the lower pattern, higher white pieds, but just gorgeous. Look at this. I mean, like I said, I always say hypo pieds are gorgeous, but ultramel hypo pied, I don't know, that's amazing. We can call that an Ultraglow pied too. Ultraglow would be the hypo ultramel, and we got pied in this. That's gorgeous. Now, you think, okay, well, this is phenomenal. I can't really do much better than that. Well, we did. I believe what we hit here would be a world's first. I don't think anyone else produced it. This is what I believe to be an Orange Dream Ultraglow pied. So Orange Dream, hypo, ultramel pied. Unbelievable. I don't even know if the camera's picking it up as well, but the oranges and the saturation in this, the sun just came out, so I don't know if that's gonna wash it out or it's gonna look better actually. Unbelievable. I am, as bad as the season might have gone for me and some of the bad luck I had, this made the whole season for me for sure. I'm so happy that I hit this, man. This is what I envisioned when I put that male and female together, and when I bought them, I said, man, this is what I want to make. An Orange Dream Ultramel pied. Orange Dream Ultraglow pied, I should say. And man, here it is. The only thing better than this would be, I guess, a Super Orange Dream Ultramel pied. Ultraglow pied. That's the future. I guess the take-home message from this clutch today is dream big. Dream big, dream bigger than you can ever imagine, and sometimes you'll produce some amazing, amazing things in life, and that goes for anything, not just snake breeding. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for today. As Ozzy always says, I don't promise genetics, because it's very hard when you're stacking genes sometimes to see things. I would have bet also that male was a visual hypo. You look at the head, it looks exactly like the female, except that male is obviously orange from the Ultramel that's in there in the Orange Dream. But I would have sworn it. But Orange Dream does weird stuff to things. And so while we missed on the hypo gene on that male, we got the visual pied. So it kind of made up for it. It turned out it was a visual pied. It was only head hypo. But you know what? That worked out for us better. And in the end, we got what we wanted. We got that Orange Dream Ultraglow pied. Wow. Think about the odds we hit on that. Triple recessive plus Orange Dream. Think about what we can do in the future with that. And guess what? That one of them, I believe that one's a female. And the other one we hit on, which was really good too, which was the Ultraglow pied, is a male. So, you know, I'm definitely going to be keeping that female back, breeding it probably back to the father, try to produce the super form. Imagine Super Orange Dream ULTRAMEL, Hypo pies. That's the only thing that can be more outrageous than what we produced. As you can tell, I'm pretty excited, and maybe I'm overacting a little bit here, but hey, you know what? I gotta pat myself in the back. I got lucky. The odds gods were in favor this time around, and so you win some, you lose some. Today we won. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notifications, hit the like button. We'll see you back tomorrow morning.